Ready to go.
All right, thank you. Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome to Cabrillo College and Career Chats. Today is day 4, and today we're going to talk about all about the different support services at Cabrillo. So the first night we learned about the onboarding. The second night was all about accessing and financial assistance available at Cabrillo. The third night, we discovered employment and career pathways. And today is all about once you're at Cabrillo, what's going to happen next? Who's there to support you, and who's there to make sure that those resources are there for your academic journey? We have an excellent panel. We have so many different services that you're going to learn about. And with that being said, we're going to start with our drop-in services. Next slide. So first off, we're going to start with the hub, and we have our wonderful friend, second, Nancy, who's going to talk about the hub.
Hi there. My name is Nancy Phillips, and I'm the faculty director of the Hub. And in case you're wondering, the Hub is those letters are not short for something. We have so many acronyms on campus, but the Hub, we chose that name because Hub means the most central active place. And so we are a great study space and then also an area for tutoring. So it's an open area. We have tables all around, and what you can do is come on in, sit at a table, and then do your homework. And then if you get stuck on something, you can request a tutor, and you can do it right from where you're sitting, and the tutors will come and help you out. So we have math tutoring. It's drop in. So again, sit at a table, request a tutor, and they will come to you and get you moving again with your math work. And we also check out math books and calculators for you. So if you need anything, you can come on in and we'll check those out to you. And then we do English tutoring. So I like to say, if it has words, we can help you out. So we can help you with reading your textbook. We can help you with putting your papers together. And then we can also help you with writing and editing. And then the last part of the hub is the tutoring center. And so that's the only area that's not drop-in. We do make appointments, and we do tutoring for a variety of different classes. We have biology, we have sociology, we have Spanish, we have French. So each semester you can check in with us and see which classes we're tutoring. And then we also, our new piece of the hub is SI. And what SI is we have a student SI leader who actually sits in the class with you. So they know exactly what happened in class and exactly what's going on in your homework. And then they have a time where they meet up with you and you can ask questions and they'll go over anything that you need. So we are there to support you academically. We have a really friendly, great staff. We have computers, we have printers, and we would love to see you. So second floor of the library building.
That's fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. It was perfect. It really is. The hub is the place that you want to go to when you're a Cabrillo student. The resources are incredible, and the support is beyond. Up next, another program we have is the Computer Technology Center. And we have Ria who's going to share a little bit about the CTC.
Hi, my name's Ria Leonard, and I'm one of the faculty members of the CTC. CTC stands for Computer Technology Center, and what we are is essentially a big lab with lots of help in it. So in this lab, which is located on Lower Campus, kind of by the theater, by the VAPA buildings, if you're familiar with the Twin Lakes new coffee shop, we're down in that area there. And what we can do is you can come in and there's PCs and Macs available. There's teachers there, and we have support that we offer through Zoom in the lab from student assistants who are tutors or teaching assistants that have taken the classes. And the classes we sort of specialize in is, as opposed to like writing and stuff, we can help you, of course, but the hub is really a great place for that. But we really help you with things like Canvas, how to get things submitted, how to log in, problems with your device that you may have been loaned by Cabrillo, or your own device that you're using. Of course, like I said, there's Macs and PCs. So if you're having trouble with Wi-Fi connections and you want to just go to a lab that's got fully loaded computers that are all set to go for whatever class you're going to be taking and the software you might need, you could come into the CTC. I think the best part about the CTC is that we have teachers and students who have taken the classes who can help you. And we really focus on basic computer use, how to save files, how to move files, how to use your USB, how to upload them, how to get them into Canvas. And then we also focus a lot on Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, and the Adobe products. So a lot of the digital media and the art photography students are interested in our support, as well as CABA, which is a department that specializes in computer applications. If you want to come see us, you don't have to come to school. You don't have to go to the 1400 building, which is down there by the VAPA, the theater, and the coffee shop. You could just log into our website, which is here on the slide, www.cabrillo.edu/CTC. And once you get to our webpage, you just click on Zoom support, and that brings you into a Zoom session that'll have 5 or 6 people there, all specializing in different things, and we can help you right on the phone or on your phone or on your computer. If you call in for Zoom support, we're open 6 days a week, starting Monday and ending Saturday. We're open 4 days a week in the evening till 8. And if you come into the center, if you want in-person help, we're open currently 5 days a week. So we're open Monday through Friday. Any way you want to get the support, we want to give it. We welcome you to come in, and we hope to see you there. Thank you.
Thank you, Ria. That was fantastic. I mean, the amount of computers and access, I mean, 6 days a week, our students are lucky. Thank you for sharing that.
Oh, and we have printers, black and white and color. Sorry, that's in the building though. You have to go to the 1400 building for that.
And are they free?
It is not free. I thought
That's
it
okay.
was.
That's
I'm so
okay.
sorry. Last time I was here I said they were free, but I checked. Color is 25 cents, 50 cents, I'm sorry, color prints, and black and white is 10 cents. So it's
Hey,
not quite free, but 10 cents isn't too bad.
it's not too bad at all. Well, we welcome our students to the CTC for sure. Thank you,
Thank you.
Ria. Up next, we have our fabulous Cabrillo Library. And up next, we have Betsy.
Hello, I'm Betsy Vaca. I'm the Outreach and Equity Librarian here at Cabrillo. And I'm going to talk just a little bit about some of the services that we have in the library. I think that oftentimes students and just people in general think of books when we think about the library, which is true. We have plenty of those. We also have textbooks to check out for a short amount of time for any classes that you are taking, both in the on the Aptos campus and at El Patio. We also check out graphing calculators for the semester. We have online database access. So, and that's available through campus and when you're on your own device at home, as well as research support from our librarians underneath our information sign. So not just research support, but if you're taking Library 10, we can help you with that. We can help you with the research for any of your classes. We know where everything is on campus. So if you're looking for the bathroom or the cafeteria, we can give you those kind of directions. Excuse me. We have many computers for student use throughout the library. Like the CTC, we have printing 10 cents a black and white page and 50 cents for color, as well as lots and lots of study space. So upstairs, on the way to the hub, we have 2 quiet study rooms, and downstairs we have individual study space. We have tables where you can study with your friends. Of course, right now we ask that everyone is masked while you're in the building, as well as group study rooms that are currently closed, but we're hoping that they will be open again. We don't have a timeline for that yet, but they do exist and we're anxious for them to be back open at some point. We also have a chat service. So we're open Monday through Thursday on the Aptos campus, 8:45 to 4. We are in at El Patio Monday through Thursday, and our hours vary down there. You can see here on this slide. When we are not physically open, we also have a chat service. So that is Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8, and Friday, 10 to 2. We also have librarians who are answering email questions through our Ask a Librarian service over the weekend. So if you have a question, it's Saturday afternoon, shoot us an email. Someone will get back to you within 24 hours, and we're happy to help you with that as well. We are located at the top of the stairs when you come up from the street. So if you look at the long stairs, we are the building at the top. We like to think of ourselves as the heart of the campus. And even if you're not coming to study or check out a textbook, definitely come out and check out the view because it's one of the best on campus. All right, hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you, Betsy. That was great. The library is quite an awesome place on campus. I mean, there's so many cool places on campus, but the library is pretty awesome. And for students that are taking classes in between, it's a great place to go study or to just go take the view up there. Fantastic. Thank you, Betsy. So up next, we have the ongoing support. So what we're going to talk about in this next area is it's not a quick drop-in. It's programs that'll help you on the ongoing, whether you need them for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. They're really there to support you through your academic or career journey at Cabrillo. We have an excellent panel again, and we're going to start off with our wonderful group which is the Student Health Services and our fabulous Diana Avalar. Diana?
Hello, everyone, and just want to tell you a bit about Student Health Services. As a student, you are paying a health fee each semester, and with that health fee, you can come into room 912, and we have over-the-counter medication. We have a lot of brochures about common health issues, common well-being, and you also can meet with a nurse practitioner, or a licensed counselor. As you come, if you go ahead and come and visit us in room 912, you can also maybe you don't need an appointment, but you just want to just chat with somebody. We have wellness ambassadors, so current students who are well-versed in student supports on campus and well-being, and whether it's time management or sleep, how to get better sleep, or even some study tips. We also have a Canvas course that houses a lot of our information. And of course, we have COVID testing if you need that, and flu shots, and all the physical well-being information too. On the next slide, you'll see the 8 dimensions of wellness. And so Student Health Services is really focused on each of the dimensions of well-being to support your student experience at school. And so you can come in and talk to any one of the wellness ambassadors or the mental health clinicians or the nurses or nurse practitioners about physical well-being, social well-being, occupational well-being, financial well-being, intellectual well-being, emotional wellness, or spiritual wellness, or environmental wellness, because each of us has each of these parts to ourselves, and it's important that we tend to and take care of each part of ourselves, and maybe I challenge you to do one thing for each of your dimensions of well-being. And we currently have and always have a well-being challenge where you can kind of take on a goal, and we'll help you coach through it through Canvas and do weekly emails with you. So come and meet with us, connect with us on Canvas or Instagram or Facebook. We would love to see you in person, meet with you on Zoom, talk to you on the phone, or see you on social media. Thank you.
Thank you, Diane. I love this. I mean, I think it's just a component of who we are as a student, and just how the Student Health Services really embraces who we are. We're more than a student. We have feelings, we have thoughts, we have emotional ups and downs. So thank you, Diane, for everything that you're doing. And we love our Student Health Services. Up next, we have another fabulous group. Where is it? Oh, and it's the Accessibility and Support Center, the ASC. And we have the wonderful Ariba, who's going to share a little bit about the program. Thank you, Ariba.
Hello, everyone. The Accessibility Support Center, also known as the ASC, provides services and accommodations and academic support for students with disabilities and learning difficulties at Cabrillo College. ASC assists the college in meeting the requirements, ensuring that all programs, services, and activities are accessible to and usable by students with disabilities as required by the federal law, including equal access to education, content, and facilities. We're located in one of the popular places, the library hub area, upstairs, the second floor. We're open for students to come to campus on Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4, and then on Fridays, we're available over the phone. Right now, all of our appointments for students are either by Zoom or by phone. Getting started at the ASC, students interested in receiving accommodations and services can always call us at the numbers listed, or email us at asc@cabrillo.edu to schedule an appointment with one of our ASC counselors to help support you in your academic needs.
Awesome. Thank you, Ariba. Thank you, thank you. And the amount of students I refer to ASC, they super appreciate it. Thank you for being here and all your support for the students, Ariba and team. Up next, we have the Office of Student Equity. Dr. Kofi Akinjide couldn't join us, but I will go ahead and step in and share a little bit of what they do in their program. So the Office of Student Equity examines how current institutional policies and practices can be changed to better serve students from minoritized community. Through programs and services and resources, The Office of Student Equity furthers Cabrillo's college vision of creating a climate of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and a strong sense of educational and social justice. Some of their programs and resources include the following: the Dream Resource Program. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in the upcoming slides. The Summer Migrant Program, the Guardian Scholars, who help students that are in the foster system, the Veterans Information Center, and we have the EOPS. You'll hear a little bit more from Veronica regarding the EOPS. We have CARE, which stands for Cooperative Agencies Resource for Education. We have CalWorks, which is the California Work Opportunity and Responsibility to Kids. And we have the WIOA, which is the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. Those are some of the, it looks like a list, but it's a real comprehensive list of different programs that serve different students at different points in their lives. Next slide. And what we do, what the organization does, what the program does, is they provide professional learning opportunities, not only for students, right? Students, they have a certificate program, but also support the staff by providing professional learning communities. And they have Flex Fridays. They also have student equity peer coaching, which is fantastic. So there's nothing more wonderful than having a student do peer coaching on another new student. And then where you can find the Student Office of Equity is in Building 100 and Office 103C. And they're wonderful and fabulous and such a great place to even scratch the surface and fully understand what they're up to. Okay, and up next, we have the Dream Resource Program. So the Dream Resource Program is under the umbrella of the Office of Student Equity. And the Dream Resource Program supports aspiring undocumented students who may not qualify for the students who may or may not qualify for AB 540 or DACA status. They are staffed full-time by a program coordinator and have student peer coaches. And I know Adela, who runs the program, is fantastic. She has office time in Watsonville and in Aptos, and is very accessible to all students who, if you simply have a question, they are available to help you. They do immigration legal services and partner with Community Action Board here in Watsonville and Aptos. And they help students fill out the DREAM Act and the AB 540 forms. You may find them at dream@cabrillo.edu. And again, they're in Aptos and in Watsonville. And then up next, we have the EOPS. And we have Veronica here, the director of EOPS, who can speak a little bit about the program. Veronica.
Hi, everyone. Hi, thanks, June. Hi, everyone. My name is Veronica Leon. I am the faculty director and also one of the academic counselors for EOPS, or the Extended Opportunity Programs and Services. And we are one of the programs that is under the umbrella of the Office of Student Equity. We are an equity program. We are actually the first equity program ever established at the community college. We turned 50, 2 years ago? So we're 52 now. So EOPS has been around for 52 years, providing many support services to students who have been disproportionately impacted by inequalities, systemic inequalities. So what does that mean? Students that qualify for the California College Promise Grant, which is essentially the tuition waiver, and students who also perhaps are the first in their family to be going to college, maybe did not graduate from high school or graduated with a less than a 2.5 GPA. Those students have been impacted by have been disproportionately impacted by systemic inequalities. So this program was designed to provide services to those students, not only to provide access to higher education to these students, but also to support them while they're at the community college and help them get to their goal. So how do we do this? We provide an array of services like what you see on your screen. Our most important component is academic counseling. At Cabrillo, any student can go see an academic counselor. However, if you're part of EOPS, you actually have a designated counselor that works with you throughout your time at Cabrillo, not just meets with you once in your entire life at Cabrillo, but we meet with you on a regular basis. So it's actually a requirement for students in our program to meet with an EOPS counselor a minimum of 3 times every semester. So we work very closely with students because we want to make sure that they have a plan, that they know what they need to do to get to their goal, so that they don't end up spending 3 years at Cabrillo and then they find out they took all the wrong classes. So academic counseling is the strongest component of our program, but we also do a lot of other things. Some students might know us as the book voucher program on campus because we do provide book vouchers. Students in the program get $200 every semester towards the purchase of their books, but we're a lot more than just a book voucher program. We provide monetary grants to students that are eligible, meal cards. So right now, students have the option of getting a $50 meal card for either the cafeteria on the main campus, or for students in Watsonville, they can get a card for El Frijolito, which is a restaurant that's really close to the Watsonville Center. And then we're working on getting an electronic card for Target for those students that are not coming to campus at all. Students also get school supplies every semester. They get notebooks, pens, pencils. We have our own computer lab next door to our office, and students can come and use computers, and they also get to print and copy for free, at no cost at all. We offer workshops, and we partner with a lot of the other programs that you're seeing here today, like the student health services, financial aid, transfer services, and we have lots of great workshops happening throughout the semester. We also work with our consortium, which means the group of other EOPS programs in our region. We host a student leadership conference every spring, so we get to bring our students. Our main office is located in room 907, which is right next door to the cafeteria, but we do share a space at the Watsonville Center. We are there Monday afternoons and Fridays. We provide counseling by appointment only. Right now, we are offering in-person counseling Mondays and Tuesdays at the main campus, Fridays at Watsonville, and then the majority of our sessions right now are conducted via Zoom or phone. We are accepting applications, so the only thing is you just got to make sure that you're a full-time student enrolled in 12 units. However, if you are a student that receives accessibility support services through ASC, we can waive the 12 units, okay? You can be enrolled in less. Make sure that you have filled out a FAFSA or DREAM Act application and been screened for the tuition waiver. And if you meet the criteria, then we bring you into the program, and then we offer you all the services. So we do have our application link here. So if you have your phone ready, you can just take a picture of that, and it'll take you to our application. Super easy application to fill out. We'll review it and then get in touch with you right away, and then bring you into the program, and you can start getting all these wonderful services. So we hope to hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you, Veronica. That's such a great program for many. And the gift card to Frijolito, the best. In Watsonville. Everything. It's just everything. It's just such a great program for students. Thank you for everything you do for students, and thank you for being here. Up next, we have a wonderful program. We have the STEM Center and MESA program, and we have our very own Miss Callie Horner, who's going to talk about the STEM Center.
Thanks, June. I appreciate that. Hi everybody, I'm Kelly Horner, and I am the faculty director of the MESA program, which you see in front of you, and also the coordinator of a location on campus called the STEM Center. And the first breakdown that I like to introduce students to is the fact that the STEM Center is open to all students. It's located on the Aptos campus in Building 800 near the cafeteria, and also near EOPS headquarters. And then the MESA program is for eligible students only. I'll give a little breakdown of that. And within the STEM Center, there's a specific area where MESA students are welcome to group up and create community there. Next slide, please. Thank you. So first, just a breakdown of the MESA program. What does MESA stand for? Math, Engineering, Science, Achievement. Veronica gave a great breakdown of EOPS, and I would say that MESA has a lot of very similar components. It serves similar students. Sorry for the alarm in the background, but for eligible students only. So it benefits namely first-generation students, those receiving financial aid, but the caveat here in alignment with EOPS is that you are STEM transfer bound. So students that are going to be transferring in science, tech, engineering, or math major. We also have drop-in tutoring. So we kind of straddle the drop-in programs and resources on campus, but we also do the in-depth counseling throughout your time here at Cabrillo. Some of the MESA member benefits specifically are semester and year-long STEM laptop, hotspot textbook loans, one-on-one staff or peer tutoring and mentoring, paid STEM internship support, paid research experience support, paid membership for STEM professional organizations, conferences, things like leadership retreats that Veronica was mentioning as well, and overall just creating a community of your peers, of peers that have gone through the year before, coming up to students, new students coming into the program to help teach each other, and then also reach that hand down and pull students up that are new, just like some of you might be. Next slide, please. And then we have the Science, Tech, Engineering, and Math Center, the STEM Center community. Once again, that's open to all students, but benefits namely students taking STEM courses. We have the STEM MESA counseling, specifically for MESA members, but also open to STEM students in general. Also free drop-in tutoring, but specifically for STEM classes or STEM subjects. That's math, physics, chemistry, computer science, engineering, and most of the time or some of the time biology. We also have a whole bank of computers, including PCs and Macs, similar to the CTC. We have group study space and lots of whiteboards for groups to work on their STEM subjects of interest. We have outdoor benches as well. So if on a nice day, you can spend some time outside to connect with your online classes or just use that outdoor space to study. It also has a great view. We also have a kitchen for students to store their food, but at this time, of course, beverage and food consumption is just outside. And then lastly, going back to that STEM Center community, we also offer space and collaborative space for STEM student clubs, continuing to connect students to each other. And then we have some semester events that are in collaboration with the groups called the center in the Watsonville Center, the Integrated Learning Center, which is Math Day, and then also have end of semester celebrations that celebrate the success of each student each semester. I think lastly is just my contact information on the last slide. And that's where you can reach us for more information, including schedules, hours, specific schedules for different subjects within STEM. You can reach us at the STEM URL there, and then also the MESA URL. If you are interested in applying for MESA, just go to that webpage. You'll see a button that clicks you onto the interest form, and then we'll follow up with you shortly to walk you through the application process. Thanks for your time, everybody. Thanks, June.
Thank you, Kelly. That's fantastic. What a great program, and what a great way to meet other fellow colleagues and students with the same mindset. Thank you for your presentation and for your support for students. Up next, we have another wonderful program through the Learning Communities. Miss Leah Resendez is going to talk to us about Math Plus and Cabrillo Bridge. Leah?
Thank you, June. So Math Plus is another great program that is offered and open to all Cabrillo students who are preparing for math. The focus of Math Plus is to help students prepare in an environment that is fun, stress-free, easy to follow along with and understand. And Math Plus is actually a free non-credit course. So that means it does not cost anything for students to take this preparation course. And it's designed as a way for you to get ahead and be prepared for math. So if you're taking a math class next semester, say for spring, Math Plus is an excellent opportunity for you to prepare beforehand. Students that take Math Plus come in and are exposed to different math concepts. They're able to practice different problems, work through areas where they might feel they're a little more shaky, and build up their math skills before they ever step foot into their next math class. Math Plus is offered in a variety of different ways at different times. Our next Math Plus session is actually going to be happening in January 2022. So this coming January, in order for students to prepare for spring math classes. We do also offer Math Plus every August in order for students to prepare for fall math classes. And students can prepare at a wide variety of levels. I have some of them listed there, such as Math 12, Statistics, or Math 4, Math 5A, Math 5B, and we're even looking into expanding into like Math 10 and Math 18. So we really are a kind of one-stop shop for your math needs to get you prepared. Math Plus is also scheduled conveniently before the semester starts. So it does not conflict with any other classes you're taking. It won't conflict with your fall classes. It will not conflict with your spring classes. And we have, in addition, also daytime options available for students, as well as evening options. So we know that some students can only come during the daytime, and that works for them in a one-week format. Other students, you may work or have family commitments. So we do offer a 2-week evening option that requires a smaller amount of daily attendance or evening attendance for students. It is also available in person in Aptos or Watsonville, so students can select whatever campus is most convenient to them. And Math Plus is just really full of a lot of great no pressure support. We have terrific tutors and amazing instructors who are just there as a tool for you to use to succeed in your math class. So if you are taking math in any of your future semesters, we encourage you to go check out our Math Plus website, which is found under there where it says more information, and to sign up at go.cabrillo.edu/Math Plus Cabrillo. And that is where you will find more information about the program, as well as the link to sign up for any Math Plus course. So that is about Math Plus. And now if we switch to the next slide, we will talk a little bit about the Cabrillo Bridge program. So the Cabrillo Bridge program is fairly new to the college, but it's been a great start to the program. And what it is a transition program that is designed for high school seniors who are planning on attending Cabrillo. And it's a support program that begins during their senior year in high school, and it helps them by teaching them college skills. So things like, how do you access the online Canvas platform? How to make appointments with academic counselors. We have financial aid that comes in and does presentations and helps students. And we really guide and walk students through the entire college process early on. And this support program is designed to help you just successfully and smoothly transition to being a student at Cabrillo. We do offer it through a series of three semester courses, beginning in your senior year as a high school student, then a short course in the summer to keep you on track, keep your skills building, and then we offer a set of classes in the fall. And those classes center around general education classes that most students will need to take. So classes like English 1A and CG 51. So we've built a lot of great supports into the program. You're learning how to become a strong college student, how to access resources and navigate Cabrillo. You're developing confidence in yourself as a student, and you have a really strong support team behind you. Inside your classroom, you have great instructors who are very supportive to help guide you along the way, but you're also having the support of a dedicated academic advisor. So someone to help you with the things outside of the classroom, like financial aid questions, or just anything else you might be curious as a student on campus. And then you also will have the support of a dedicated academic counselor. So one academic counselor that you will work with the entire time that you are in the program. So this program is specifically for high school seniors who are thinking about attending Cabrillo. But if you are a current student, you might know a family member, a friend, somebody who might be interested in joining this program. There is more information available on our website, and the other Go link to our website is down there at the bottom, go.cabrillo.edu/LCC. If students are interested in being a part of the program, our application is found online on that website to join. And our program will officially begin again on April 11th, and it will be in person at the Watsonville campus. So students will be learning and getting to experience the campus and meeting support and resources in person. So yes, that is all about our Bridge program. If you have any questions, again, you can reach me at any of those listed websites or phone numbers, and I'd be more than happy to provide support. Thank you, June.
Thank you, Leah. That was wonderful. We love the Math Plus and the bridge. How fantastic. What a great way to bridge students from high school or just from anywhere to understand what it means to be a college student. Thank you, Leah, for sharing that. And now we have time for Q&A. I don't think we have any questions in our chat.
We do have a couple comments in the chat that maybe we could review briefly, June.
Okay.
So Ariba did mention that if you are a student regarding the Bridge program, if you are a student that had an IEP or 504 plan in high school, you are eligible for ASC services. So you can email them at asc@cabrillo.edu. And Veronica added that the CARE program is a subcomponent of EOPS that provides services to full-time students who are CalWORKs cash aid recipients, and they must be eligible for EOPS first, and then they will get screened for CARE. So if interested in the CARE program, they just need to fill out the EOPS application. Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you, Betsy. All right. Well, I don't see any questions. Anyone want to share anything else?
Oh, June, did you ask what accommodations we offer at ASC?
I
can
didn't.
give you a few
Can you please
examples.